Hi Taurus, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to your love read for the second half of November 2022. That's Bella. Is that like the cutest thing ever? Gosh. Okay, well anyway, I am here. I'm so happy that I'm here. It's been a little while, and I needed to take a break. I am working on some special projects and pursuing a lot more education and such. So I'm really focusing in on a lot of that, and I'm trying to get as many reads as I can out. I want to thank all of you that actually took advantage of the special in the recent past because you guys kept me so busy. I mean, it was incredibly crazy and so much fun to get to know all of you. So let's dive in. Let's take a look at what's happening in November, knowing that we've got a new moon that's happening at the end of the month on the 23rd in Sagittarius, and that is going to be it's ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is going to be in Pisces, and it's a really good time for you right now because it's not going to happen for another 12 years where Jupiter will remain in Pisces. So there is opportunity for a lot more growth, a lot more, opportunity for luck, and an opportunity for just a lot of taking care and spending time taking care of yourself. So there was something that I got in the pre-shuffle for you, and I will let you know, Taurus, that as it pertains to your love life, it is, even though the outside world might not be giving you answers and you're searching for answers in that type of thing, you're being guided to really ask your soul, to really go in and really focus in on your soul, and then ask the spirit world for guidance in this, because you're going to be getting answers. This is what I got. You're going to get the answers that you seek, and even though if it's not right away, it's going to be gradually be given to you. So if you have done everything that you can, whatever, that you've got this unlimited power within your soul to request and ask for guidance that you need, it wants you to ask. You're so used to doing everything on your own. It wants you to ask for guidance in this, all right? Especially as it pertains to love, all right? So let's take a look, because you're going to get the guidance that you need, and so much more, okay? So if you haven't been feeling that way, hold tight, all right? So let's take a look at what's going on for you. We'll start with you, and then we'll move on with the other person, okay? Oh, yeah. See, that's what I get. It's like, it's almost as if you got the Three of Moons, and this is like guidance along the way of your path, and asking, even the new moon for help in this process, for this path of guidance. So you're going to get the guidance that you need on this path that might be at a mystery to you right now. Okay, so this is really getting supported by friendship and community and that type of thing. And a lot of you could be, maybe asking for guidance from others, and it still seems kind of not something that you can really touch and grab a hold on of, or to be able to make some sort of sense of. That's because you are being asked to tap into this power of your soul and ask for guidance in the spirit world, and they want to assist you. And it's like the spirit world is just asking, hey, we're a part of your team. Ask, Taurus, just ask. You're so used to doing on your own. Ask, all right? So that's what this is saying, okay? So but this is where you currently are at right now, but let's take a look what's crossing you, and then let's continue to take a look and see what wants to come through for you here in your strength position. Oh, that's really good. Okay, gotcha. Oh, nice. You're showing up in your own read. Well, almost. I'll tell you in a minute. All right, let's take a look. And give me two more and one more. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what it's asking. You get the Eight of Moons. So this is the Eight of Cups. And the eights are about creating some sort of change, right? A change of direction in some way. Okay. So I feel that there is a lot of different ways that you can move through something, and you're going through some sort of transformation that is taking place that's going to guide you in which way to go, okay? Especially if you're unsure which way to go at this moment. But this is about, getting some sort of, maybe in the past that there has been some sort of change. Maybe you've been disappointed in the past is what this talks about. But what this is saying is that there's change that's happening that's going to give you guidance to tell you which way to go. So be open to the change. be open to asking first for, you know, for the creative change. That is one thing. So let's dive in. Let's take a look at your read, and let's take a look at what wants to come out. So like I said, as on your pathway, you're going to be getting guidance, even though that it's hidden right now. What's crossing you is the Four of Pentacles, and this is about your stability and security within a relationship or situation. It's like you're not like really being able to mold the clay with your hands. You're not really able to touch it, to grab a hold of it. It's like you grab a hold of it, it's like you're grabbing air, and you can't seem to get what it is that you are seeking right now, right? So this is what I feel, that you're going to be getting some sort of guidance. The fours are all about stability in your private life, like your roots and your heritage, and you're being asked to really get a tight grip on what that is for yourself. And hence the horn there, okay? You're going to get guidance on that. But it is really about your private life in terms of knowing what your road is. And in this process, I got to pull another card here with the Four of Stars, because the Four of Pentacles is stability and security. And I get the King of Stars, which is, really focusing in on the King of Pentacles. So this is all about your wealth and your establishment. It could be that maybe you work with someone that owns their own business, or you own your own business. This is being very disciplined and controlling. It's like you're so used to getting a hold of what it is that you want, and it's been a mystery to you. But it's saying is that you need to grasp and ask from the divine to grasp the magic in the situation to be able to help you with some guidance in this. I don't know. This is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull another card on this and see what else might want to come out. Give me a card on the Three of Wands here that's coming through here. Because you're so used, I was going to say this, but I didn't want to jump to it because it was almost pointing similar to an Aquarius's read. So I wanted the card to speak first. And this is exactly... if this is something that came out in Aquarius's read, so you might want to check it. Not this card specifically, but you might want to check out their read. But it is about, determining what your morals, your values, and your family roots. And it's kind of like, it's kind of what I mentioned, within the, kind of not sure of which way that you should go. And it really, if things are hidden, it's best to fall back on what are my values at this moment? What are my traditions and beliefs? And start making decisions in love pertaining to that. And that's going to help guide you on your path, right? Sometimes we always want a person because they think that other person will make us feel better. And that's not the thing. It starts within. And this is just a reminder. I know a lot of you know this. This is just a reminder to really get a little bit clear on your tradition, your values and beliefs, on what this path of love really looks like, especially when things are hidden, right? So that's what this is saying, is that, to ask for the guidance so you have some stronghold and you've got that stability and security that comes through, with this King of Stars, which is being very disciplined and controlling. Like, you don't have to control everything. And you can't, and when you can't, you're relying on your divine guidance and your spirit guides to help you in this process. So do what you can, but don't try to control something because things are going to be hidden, right? And so this is what this is saying. Oh, look at this at the bottom of the deck. I just saw this at the bottom of the love deck is letting go of control, right? Like I said, it's been a common theme before, and I know you don't want to hear it. Guys, but I do want to let you know it is a theme that's coming up, but it doesn't want you. I think that you already understand that, but now it is about focusing on other ways to reroute and rewire that, which again would be, let's get clear on my values, my beliefs, and get clear on what that is, on my morals, on what I want in love. If you need help with that, check out my coaching in the description box below, guys. And even a discovery session that might help you, and then I can make some recommendations. And if it's something I can't do, I'll sure make a recommendation to someone else. But that's to see if we're a good fit. But that's something that seems to be coming through. They really want you to focus in on that. I do want to focus in on what it is that you need to focus in on right now. What do I get? Hierophant energy. So this is Taurus energy. This is you. What you need to focus in right now is you, starting within. All right. So, when I get the Hierophant energy, it talks to me about how it's like really going in and getting and finding out what my keys and my truth are for myself. And that's what I was just talking about on this road, is really that tradition and beliefs and that type of thing. It wants you to get clear on what you want, right? And not reframing yourself to fit someone else's ideal. Fit yours, and the perfect person will step forth based upon your energy and your vibration, right? So be it that of which you want to attract, but this is the keys to life. And you could be getting guidance from someone, seeking guidance from someone to help get guideposts for this, especially as it pertains to obstacles on your path in life, and especially love, since this is a love read. All right, so this is what I'm getting here. Very interesting, guys. So this is what you need to focus in on, you kind of crowning yourself, getting support and guidance around you from the, ethereal realm as well as within you. And what do I get? Yeah, it wants you to take care of you. Apply self-love right now. It's a second reminder. It does want you to take care of you right now. And it's going to inspire and actually bring forth fireworks of love, not only within you, but within a connection, okay? So it's funny how when you pour more love on you, how more love seems to come on in, right? It's just the attraction and the vibration that you're giving, okay? So keep pouring on the love for yourself, and wow, watch, what happens here. There's a lot of intimacy, passion and love. So it wants you to pour all that love on you that you want to pour onto someone, and see what happens. So keep that in mind, guys. Note your comments below, okay? Some of you could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, because I get a King of Swords in your recent past. Some of you could be thinking about someone that might be an air sign, or take on that energy where they're very intellectual. They're very, they're definitely in control and authority of one's own mind. But that's what I get. So yeah, this is interesting. And now what it is that you need to focus in on in terms of your strength position and moving forward. In your strength position, I get the Three of Moons. So this talks to me about, friendship and community. This is about getting involved into others, getting support, letting others help you, you help them. There's something about camaraderie that's going to bring forth and ignite a lot of love. And in fact, you might meet someone that you might be collaborating with, or you might meet at work, all right, or that you already have met at work for some of you. But I do get the Three of Moons. Your strength is to get support. And the support is what I talked about in the beginning, asking the divine, asking your spirit guides, and then, giving yourself your own support, and then be surprised at what comes out of that. What else? Yeah, getting support from something that came down, the Tower energy. And then I get the Queen of Wands, and you transforming it. For some of you, something came to an end. And this could have been someone that you are really interested in, or had a crush on, or, whatever the case may be, or had a long-term interest in. What I get here is that getting support from others after a Tower came down, and then the Queen of Wands, what does she do? She transforms the energy. So this is what I get. Your strength is in doing that, all right? In getting the support to transcend and transform the energies of something that maybe came down. Now, this could be a connection. This could be a way of thinking, an old way of thinking, to transform a belief system. And again, of knowing that you don't have to do it all yourself and asking for guidance, but taking the time and knowing that, a different route and rewiring from control to receive, right? And it's hard to do sometimes, but if you focus on the energy of the universe gives you that pulse and that rhythm that you can get into, that is going to help you. And you might need to get out in nature, because that might help you out a little bit as well. But your soul is so knowledgeable, and I think that the universe is trying to get you back into that, and when you're in that, I think that, and you feed your soul, that's how it's going to bring more love into your life, or bring even more intimacy, fireworks, and compassion and connection, especially for things that you can't seem to grab a hold of, that seem to be, just hard for you to really, to connect with, so you can move forward, right? There's a reason why it's not happening as fast. What I get in terms of your near future is the Hermit card, Virgo energy going within. So you got the Hierophant energy in what you need to focus in on, and then in the near future is the Hermit card, stepping in again, following beliefs, values, traditions. What do I really want, right? What is it that I really want? And so it's you're focusing on doing that at this moment, Virgo energy, just going within, right? Before you take the steps forward and move forward. What is it that Taurus really wants at this moment? Because what you've done all the way up until this point, what's brought you here to my read here is now all of this thinking and this desiring and not being able to move forward. But before you move forward, you have a stall, and it's a gift. This is a gift, all right? What do we get? Yeah, because it wants you to reevaluate a situation, reevaluate the progress that it's making. Is this what you really want, okay? And things might be going at a snail's pace, and maybe that maybe someone thinks that they're always right, and someone's not listening to you or in this connection. Or maybe that you need someone that expresses feelings, that maybe that robotic routine is getting somewhat boring. So it's time to either, say something, or it's time to move forward in something that brings forth a collaborative effort of expression and communication. But it might be at a point like saying, hey, do I really want this? But let's continue and see what else comes out. So what it is that your suggested approach, this is judgment, is about making a decision. It wants you to make some sort of decision. What you need to know is the Seven of Swords, another 7 card. Sevens are about partnerships, all right? I shouldn't say another 7 because I don't have another one. But I don't know why I said that. But it could be having to relate to partnerships is what this is all about. Whether you currently are involved with one, in a partnership, or are looking to get involved into one, or, that type of thing. But the 7 of Swords is in a house of partnerships, and it has to do with, any sort of betrayal or deception of a situation. Now, that could be your thinking of a deception, or it could be a deception with another person. You or this other person. But it's coming up that in partnerships there's deception, all right? So give me another card on this. Give me another card on 7 of Swords on what you need to know. You need to know deception. What flipped? This flipped. What is this? Yeah, that sugarcoating things or superficial connections aren't what you really want anymore, okay? So there has been a deceit that, the superficial stuff is not all what it's cracked up to be. In other words, something might look great on the outside, but on the inside, it's like, ugh, right? So it's time to kind of bring this together and say, hey, what do I really want in a connection? Because I might be shown something I don't want, so I can determine what I do want. And sometimes just knowing what you don't want illuminates what you really, really want. And that's just a different way to look at it, and it helps. So this is what I'm getting, okay? So there could be that with you and another person, you might not be seeing eye to eye, or the chairs need to be rearranged, okay? Within the love life is what I'm getting, okay? So give me another card on what you might not, I guess what you need to know, okay? This is what you need to know. 6 of Stars. 6 is about self-improvements being made. Nice. So this is like the 6 of Pentacles. It's equal give and take. So maybe that's what it's going to require to you want to move forward. So you're not in this, kind of wobblish, state. Now, what your hopes and fears are, the 5 of Wands. You hope that there's no other conflict, but is what you're hoping, that there's no conflict, within a situation. And that there'll be equal give and take, that someone will be giving more to you, right? You'll be getting more out of the situation, okay? Your outcome is to look at something from a different point of view. This is just what I talked about, guys. Just what I talked about. Sometimes doing the old way, This is just looking at something from one way, and you're injuring yourself because you don't see the other way, all right? So it's saying there's a rewire that's necessary. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, there is a change that is necessary in this connection or within you that needs to shift to create balance. This is what's necessary, okay? Give me one more card on this outcome, the Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, the Chariot. Act before taking action and moving forward. This is looking at the dark side and the light side and knowing things will always be hidden, but there is a different way to look at something. And I feel that there is an opportunity in this connection to see something from a different perspective and have faith and be able to move forward. And we don't always know what's ahead of us, but sometimes that can be a beautiful thing. But it's about sometimes seeing the dark to see the light, and that's going to help out a little bit. Give me one more card in that, because the Chariot's Cancer energy. So there's a change in terms of moving forward that's going to be necessary and balance to have faith that you can balance out the situation. Now, this could be you balancing out yourself in your head, or this, because like it's Sword energy has to do with reasoning, and then I got the Chariot after that. So to be able to move the Chariot, in a balanced way with faith and knowing you can do that now because you've done your work. Yeah, speak up, stand your ground. Okay, so for some of you, it's speaking up and standing your ground in a relationship or situation. And what is that? Yeah, and that leads to a love offer and opens up a new door to romance. Whoa. Let's take a look at this other person. This other person on the other side. Let's go real quick on them. This is about they're trying to balance things out in their life. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're on the road to balance things out. They're having, they are having a little bit of issues within this, because I do get that they're going through some sort of something about poverty, something about maybe they're switching jobs, money issue in a situation, but they're trying to balance out their money right now. What they need to focus in on is the Five of Swords, which is getting rid of any sort of conflict, tension, or defeat in a situation. They can overcome this, okay? And then to move forward with passion. Knight of Wands, moving forward, passion, with passion, with adventure, with lust. It wants them to move forward, starting to move forward within that, and using their higher intuition in this process, not just what physically is showing. Their strength position is the Eight of Stars, creating change, getting more education and engagement, weaving in with the divine, getting more spiritual guidance in this process is their strength position. And I get the Five of Cups, and it allows them to contemplate a little bit more, okay? And then what else becomes of that? Yeah, because they feel that they're locked out of love. They feel that they'll never get love. This is what is coming out from them. But there's a new experience of love, a door that wants to open, and this is in their strength position. So in the near future for them, what do we get? Chemistry. Well, we got fireworks on your side, and we've got sparks and chemistry on theirs, okay? So ignite the exciting, it looks like here. New passion, new chemistry, new creativity moving forward in the near future for this person. And what do I get? Ace of Wands, new inspiration and creation. Because in their strength position, they tapped into the divine a little bit better. So in their near future, there's sparks of new inspiration and creation. And this could be for this connection is what I'm getting. And what do I get? Page of Stars, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a message coming through. And this is a page that's very curious and energetic. Well, this will be interesting, won't it? So we're going to take this to an extended. We are going to find out what it is that they want most from you long term, what they haven't told you. We'll find out what their next steps with timing are. We'll find out what you want most, what you haven't told them, and what you hope the next steps to be. Messages from both sides on how you feel about each other, a potential outcome with oracle advice for yourself. So if you guys want to join me, click the link in the description box below. If not, note your comments, like and subscribe, guys. I'm going to try to get through as many of these as I can with my work schedule, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Until then, namaste.